know the caterpillar had to come back to this. You know, never mind, it's not a caterpillar, it's a dragon pillar. It's that dragon pillar. It's the dragon pillar in the space. What's the dragon pillar up to today? It's the dragon pillar in the space. It's a dragon pillar. I decided to be attentively creating that what I imagine within me. And that is what I do presently. I want to make something that is beautiful to me. See the sentimental value that I do associate, but do not rip the value out of the way by acknowledging the fact that even despite the fact that it is presently, it may not be the next moment. See, I need to come to terms with the fact that this is life and this is where it's at. This is what I have been looking up for a bit. And let me tell you, if you haven't been busy with it like I have been, then how would you know? Running the system but not knowing what are the internals though. I want to understand the hardware too, software, running that while I write the code though. No bro, what is compatibility with your brain? The adaptation of that is the truest kind of way for me to say that be, because it is not going to be linearly. Any key is not gonna fit on all the doors in this world, but I want to have the possibilities in my hand, so I just execute. Go and bring about, what do I do? Never ever stress, gotta stay calm, because you know it is just a piece within the mind that allows you to find exactly the awareness that you need to get the insight that allows you to see where to be, how to be. Now you see where you be, that is where you are presently. So meditate and let go of interpretation within the brain, articulation, excess I say. I will reflect after the fact, okay. So I'ma just sit as I just perceive. Breathe in the air like this is just like a dream. Through the forest I go. Meerloende, these are these flows. Country roads where I roam. Cornfields like this is home. You conceal like wise old tree, telling me about old stories. And I know it sounded weird. It's all true, like this is life. I physically manifest that what I say, and now I actively go and I just participate within this life. I play it to action, reaction, consequential reality. Can you even see what is the formulation that you need? Conditions that I see, conditionality, not if and else up in place, like a context that I just do create. Conditions that allow us to properly place requirements. What is the measurement within your head? Have you even done an experiment? I just take my time, because you know I am not in a rush anyway. So I go and I just say, look at the creature, the cricket creature. Dragon pillar up in the space. Dragon caterpillar. It's the dragon caterpillar. Caterpillar, that's the dragon caterpillar. Dragon caterpillar. It's the time to create. It's the time to bring about change, okay? It's the time to make a circle blue. It's the time to provoke what we do. It's the time to express what we have got. It's the time to be where I am at. It is time to use that what I have trained. It is time to be the fullest I can. It is time to really grow. It is time to be like, yo, I really fucking do evolve every day, progressing through the place. I want to up the score that has got a fit in my brain. The dopamine rush is what I sense. Keep me going, that's the fuel, like inspiration what I see. The motivation now that is the key. As I inspire and I motivate to be, I am going to be implicitly, just like all of the reality that surrounds me. That's a fact, look around. Relativity, and now it looks quite profound. There are so many different ways that you could approach it within your brain, but at the same time it does not really matter whether you want to be conceptualizing everything you have. The contextuality, it is contained within the entirety. You see as a part of the many, that is what you are. Body in the mind now, shining like a star. Can't even see like I place myself just where I be within this environment, and I am part of it, you see. I go symbiotically complementary, because I am like I attune myself accordingly, like a knob on the radio switch. I need to be like this is the right frequency, where I need to be. So you meditate as you go, and you go further up into space. I feel like I am going across the seas, oceans, and different creatures that I see coming from me. They're trying to take my butt down, but I cannot be letting that happen right now. Smoke a big spliff, gain superpowers. I fly up, now I shoot the lasers down. All the monsters that were there, they are dead right now, because they tried to come for my ship. I had to defend my ship. This is it, and I am in my space as I arrive in this really island, okay? Like Iceland, that where I stay. In a great place, like in my brain, cause I don't even really know. But I understood that when I was up within the clouds, I saw for a moment though that there was nobody but me. So I'm just like, oh my god, is this really reality? No, it is just a dream that I hold deep within my imaginative aspect. I see a quality, a rise to be, like focus, awareness will follow. What is that? Nah, it is not meant to be hollow, but it can be though, if you imagine it to be. See perspective that is dictating reality. These are late nights, never up in the space. This is that summertime type of wave. Love it came from a small place. Look at that, what we've made. Now I have taught myself how to hold the flame, so I'll hold the flame in my hand. And as I am walking through these dark roads, now I do not really feel cold, despite the fact that my temperature measurement device says that it is minus 20 degrees Celsius though. But I know that as long as I am able, its flame go within me, that there is nothing that will make me freeze up, because I gotta keep on going, bro. You know, like all the atoms, if I break, go through the space, as all of the cells within my body die, do change. Not just go metamorphosize all through space though, in different ways. See it figuratively, hey man, what is that transformative function? Now I call upon, want to have an adjustment, have it done. What does that go through the garage in my brain? And what is that? Now I must really say that the control panel and the terminal twos, what I thought when I was standing beside the tree. And I was thinking to myself, like, is this really reality? Look at the sunshine as it is just hitting me. It is looking like a dream. I know that I dreamt this so long before, but I know that where I am presently, I need to hold it like it is never going to go, but never be negligent to the fact that it will, when it does inevitably. But you gotta hold the present like it can be to the fullest degree. Like, how does this relevancy serve me? No, it does not, so I make it relate. Exactly, you gotta make it up for the capacity that I behold within my brain. Accommodate as I accelerate. Look at all of the potentiation that we do make occur. Excitation of neurons in the brain, on or off type of state. I'm just quantum mechanically advanced, I cannot lie. As I am just trying to be like, hey, nah, I do not just merely want to fly. I want to hug a tree, I want to touch some grass, I want to be so free. Then I got the best gift for my birthday too, so I'ma just be like, this is just what I do. I believe, I pursue. I'm the physical manifestation of the what I said. Now I do what I do. Now I did what I did, then I said that. What about that? What I had done already though. Never ever said that shit before I did. Now I be living that shit, try to translate. Now what is this? This is life and I live it in a miraculous type of way. As I am a proud witch, solitary, proud to the craft. This is just what it is, my craft. Dashie on top, DRAGONPILLAR, yeah, non-stop. And they're trying to get on top like this, but you cannot have it, cannot have it. No.
Feedy on the beat, boy.
It is time to make a creation. I was like, this is my situation. Roll up a bit of the good thing, got some good strain, like this is what I've got now. My birthday just been, now I turn up. I'm here now, I really turn up. Got my space now, I really turn up. I create now, I really turn up. I got the notch and I fucking turn it all up. All the way, yeah, you better get to know what is up. Yes, I am just focused on what I want. Anything in between of me is going to be like a distraction. See, so I am not going to be focused upon. Let it be like, hey, I need to get to the way that is behind the fact. But if it implies that I need to do a certain thing though, better be prepared, like adapt in the right type of way. The goal just remain, but you know, at the head of what is in front of me, I act upon that what I want to be presently, to be changing accordingly, according to that what I think to see within me. What is that imaginary? Now it could be like, what do you make up? Is it just a bit of lore? Like, is it words that refer to words though? Subjectivity or objectively? Like you got to objectify within your brain. Rationality, now better perform a cleanup kind of task. Like I got the task manager open up within my brain. And I'm like, yo, kill the fucking process, brain. Dash.exe running as it do. And I just feel like, what does it do? As I probe the server return back a response, now what do I learn? It is not giving me what I want, so I translate it to something else more. So I got the response and then I do study, orient my brain, and then I malform as I do create, fortune back it. Then I send and I get what I needed as it goes. It's a matter of like, yo, adaptation now. Doesn't just like, I don't care if it rhymes or not. That's what I see in my head though. It's just packets flying all over the place. It's just packets flying all over the place. I just see bites within my brain. See the atoms of the matter in front of me. See the neutrons flying all around me. I see what is deep within me. I see what is on the outside of me. I see what is up above me. All the stars and the moon right in front of me. And the sun shines so bright. It's so motherfucking hard, alright. But I go as I go. No one ever die out. Yeah, better get to know infinitely. Because the few would be the essence, the ethereally. As the abstract, straight from the brain. Whatever I create would yield the power that is needed to provoke the cascade effect. Now I am create. Despite the fact that my nose is bleeding presently, I am up within on all the galaxy. I happen on my way, be putting in so much work even on my birthday. Couldn't stop, I cannot drop. I believe it's something that is greater than me, and anything that I could ever perceive to be. This is a greater purpose, that's what I need. I've been following it steadily 40 years straight. The more life unravels, the more I see that I am straight. Exactly where I need to be, solid state. I cannot break, this is just what I have made. On the hard drive, better get to know. I am just chips like, yo, there is no quick way to break. As I go all over the place, fit in my pocket just like a world that I do create. Unpack like a zip file, now I do see. Tar ball upon the neck, get ready for the doomsday. Digital warfare that goes on every day. Packets be sent, exploitation, that is the process. You see, all of the vulnerabilities. Do not even entertain those these days. I could create all of the tokens that I would see if I were thinking about the tools that I would need. See, visualization, that is my key. What I see that I just make. Manifest like I want to be like. Physically materialize. Only in that way do I have a trophy and say that there is no way that I could ever doubt it anyway. So program my brain, now how do I create? Is the drawing, is the piece of code that I put up on my screen? What would be the relay? It could be so many different ways. Put the X up in the mix, the formula, now what is this? The application, that is what you are looking at. But do not forget about that recognition, man. Implication, that is how it be. Yeah, you think explicitly, but all of reality. Continuation of what was the past. It moves on, and so should I. Because I have no choice, it is just what will be regardlessly. Can only hold up a belief for so long until the world's gonna be like, no matter what you thought, it is still the way that it was and what it is. It gotta be like, yo, this is what it is. So I go as I happen, go steadily. Look at the clouds like I'm just chilling, here I be. There's a world up in the clouds. Made a world that's cloud still right now. They there a bit there in my brain. I'm like, I'm just up in this space. Let's not forget, the purpose is set. We are existence. No matter how you classify existence, it is a classification of what exists, and it by itself is existence. But nonetheless, all existence has one similarity. That is that it exists, like a continuation. It exists while it continues to exist. And when it no longer continues, it no longer exists. So what's the start and what is the end? I'm not concerned with that when I am just up on my grind, making decisions attentively. I know that it is going to take a bit of struggle to get that where I want to be, is what I told myself before I even tried to engage with the different types of pathways. Yeah, people give me opportunities to make life a lot more easy. Now I wanted to go the hard way, build it all up from scratch or say. So I could say, this what I made. So I could say, that is what I said. And what I said, that what I say. And what I say, I still do. I still go out and I'll just be like, yo, this is what I pursue. I am sitting on a tree, like I'm Bigfoot, like here I be. I'm the king of the forest, I seem to be within my brain. I like the feeling of being at peace. So I attune myself to the environment that where I reside in, within the present though, within the forest bro, that where I stay. I just listen to all of the trees that I hear around me, and I am like, that's a life and it's passing by so fast. But I have got the switch, this magic power though, like a potion I take, like I play that moment back within my brain, and then I just ingrain it differently, and then I make sure that it entwines in terms of relativity, so I can see it occur within me on demand when I want that though, and bind that to a physical object that is uniquely like a scent could be seen auditory, also perceived by me. I want to have a sense of distinction within the brain, recognition. What is that? The association that I chose to make. The association that is going to be the resultant of the provocation. Well, that would be the state that we need to acquire to bring it about. Pull it straight from the past to the present though, and then take it from the present to where you need to go. Like intertwine what you know. It is a holistic approach. What is that? There's never just one. It's always one of many, many of one. Now can't even run, no we do not run, we are up in the space. I feel like I'm always in motion, man. I feel like I got all the time of the world. I feel like I am a god. I feel like I can be like, hey, I create universes within my brain. I feel like I can be like, hey, I know what I say. And I feel like I can be like, hey, I am on top. And I feel like I am like, hey, hey, like I cannot be stopped. No, I am on top. Now I got a flame right above my head. Till I get too close as it burns. Like, yo, this is what burns. But I'm so hard I go. I'm just flying up in the zone. All around the cosmos I see discoveries. I am just like, this is where that was just what I had dreamt before. Caterpillar at the McDonald's on Saturn, that where I just be. Got a bit of cushion. I am like, hey alien, you are sitting next to me. Do you want a bit of this kush? And the alien is like, yo, dude, I get shook. Cause a cushion is alien energy, but we sharing that earth green. So here we go, and I elevate. The alien smoke on the green heels, so elevate. We all elevate up in this space, and I just fly so motherfucking high today. I'm already up in Saturn, but now I go higher mind. So I elevate, so I elevate, so I elevate. I go up in the space with some aliens you're smoking today. On Saturn and Venus where I stay. Maybe pass by Luna too today. Oh, got some thing right here. Hey, there's some creatures. I just saw some creatures in the forest. was a creature in the forest though, sitting in the grass looking all around, you know, on some hay bales looking at this field, in the tree like this is just a deal, on some grass and looking around me, teleporting through this world that I contain deep within me. I was walking across the country, I was on Caterpillar Avenue, looking at the grass like what is just new. On my birthday, I saw the moon up in the sky, did I meditate? I cast a circle and I did a cast blue. Then I cast a circle, now you can see SCP, magic spells that I provoke. Ain't that change, not that on the way. Transformation, this is my alternate state. And it harm nobody, do as you will. Blessed be heaven, righteousness for the compassion, see the honesty, that what I need, actuality, adaptation. Yes, accordingly, I do not want to be living falsely, so I do not act illusionally. Not rather, I go with clarity, and this is just where I need to be. See, rooted deeply, looking for water, symbiosis, not just singularity, with all of the mycelium all around me, like the myelin sheets within me. You see the interconnectivity, LAN cable within my brain, internet that I contain, relativity webs of web man. That what do we create? Memories but not consciously though. The experience as we walk through, not taking the time to do what we should. So I was like I start to document all the mechanisms that fit in my head. Not the how, the what, the where, the when, all of the aspects. Like, can we really like be like I can, I see. So I am just like live accordingly to be thriving in my own type of way. Use the visions in my brain to leverage my output every day. Like a nuclear reactor, I produce my own power, bro. I am unstoppable. I feel like I am like a star. One day I will burn out, but for now I am so motherfucking bright now. For now I am as great as I be, but one day the galaxy will collapse on me. But now I am here like a mega star. Now can you hear shooting radiation even to Earth? Can't perceive me now, this was just birth. Like a sponge from the sun, do not have a bloodline. Like I feel it is imprinted upon my DNA, but epigenetically overwritten everything. I am like this is what it is really meant. Neuroplasticity, that is a priority. Neurogenesis, this is just what we need. Deploy that within me. Put some hash up in the bone. Put some hash in the bone. Then the shit is so strong. Hit it up. Hit it up. Get fucked up. Yo. Hey. This one's for my older self. Already know that when I get to a certain point in time, I will think about that, what I did, and be like I need to do it different. I do not want to neglect change, but I must be real, like we need to hold on to that what makes us feel in the way that we feel. If it is something that we would like to take with us, is this a feeling of pleasure that I've got simply by reflecting upon that what I had? What if I just relive it every single time I need, when I feel like yo, I need a bit of fuel? I can refuel by me engaging with the present in a certain way, by provoking a state that favors me. I can be like yo, I am favoring myself, and in that way I thrive. I leverage that. I go and I am like, this is where I am at, like a mosquito waiting to bite me. I am ready, but for now I can see that I am fine. I don't have to worry. If the mosquito comes, then I will just squash it flat. And that's how I look at it when I look at what is going on within my head. I'm just like, alright, I cannot be afraid. I can be ready as I be. I cannot be more ready. Yo, I was just standing over there, standing over here, and I could really care. Then I cared, then I did not care, then I did care. Then I was like, yo, it is not a single type of way. Singularity, as I had said, not the only way, get it out of your head. Indoctrination, simplicity is the riddance that is occurring within thee. You do not want that to be garbage collected though. Keep on using that and be like, it has a purpose, you know. Like the neurons in your brain, they have apoptosis, so you need to neurotrophin to give them reason to survive. Keep your neurons alive. Dendritic density you must accumulate by engaging with experience that is variable. Look at stimuli to activate the parts of your brain. Engage, do it in the right way. As the body, then the mind, as the mind, so the body, but now I define as the body and the mind, then the environment be that what contains will seemingly there would be the distinction that I make within me, but the study lends me the insight that it is all just the same. Hey, we are as much the material as material is us. Look at it like this is just really that touch. Neurochemistry, but I would say chemically, generally, but more than that, possibly. But for as far as I can see, temporarily, perhaps, but there's just what it be. Keeping it real, how I see, objectively. Material, top of glow. Yo, cannot be denied, you know. Never stress. Like, imagine the worst scenario in your head, and then come to terms with it. And then anything of a lesser degree just becomes okay. And then it no longer becomes a disturbance, but just a part of it, you know? And that's really what it is anyway. You just have to make something out of it first, for it to make sense. In a certain way, like anything else that would have been made up within the brain. Sense of experience, you need the engagement. Experience, provocative type of state. I was looking for some creatures in the forest, and I found creatures here. There were creatures here in the forest, creatures here. Big bird flying up, big bird looking down. I look at the bird and I am like, what is it now? The bird is looking at me and I am like, no, do not come here, do not bother me, is what the bird thinks, but I am like I am just here at peace, meditate calmly. I see so many different creatures all around me. I see some spiders in a web. I touch one, I am like I just want a pet. See some other mysterious creatures right below my feet. The water, so many creatures that I have never seen. Saw a worm and like a little Loch Ness monster looking thing with like a grub, and it had like fucking claws and shit, and I do not know, it was on its own path, a rampage, and this is just what it was. Looking at the trees, this is Miriam, where I am, Mierland, do not forget, and Mierlunde, tree branch forest, three disciples too. Yggdrasil, this is just what we had chosen to do. Dream forest signified the change. Traumatization, not that is what we solved within the brain. Look at the creation, how do we really maintain? I like to be like I just retained. The source may change, but the what is already there is still in the same way unless you change. Override by reinterpreting that was within the mind. Volatile compound memory be as easy to disturb the patterns that you see. You've got to be carefully, relativity intertwined carefully. Hey. There's some creatures though in the water, in the water. I'm going to keep it a buck. I cannot lie, I always keep it real. Look at like what is really the deal. Just like a grub on its way, looking for a leaf that it can eat. As it finds a leaf that it can eat, the grub is like, this is what I do eat. Metamorphosis, that the process. Again a worm, but a bit bigger meant. Now eating more leaves off the tree. That turns into another metamorphosis, and I am like, alright. As the grub is metamorphosizing deep within the mind, I create And then suddenly I see a wing or two are coming out, a butterfly right in front of me. And then it flies away after a bit, and I'm like, okay, it's that creature up within space. So free, like. The creature was just eating some leaves, and then suddenly the creature, yeah, he turned free. He was so free, but then he just turned so free. He was so free, but he became even more free. Now look at that. Do recognize the value of that what is in the present now. Then how can we instantiate the object in a future different place? See, coordinate the logistics in the brain, regulate inherent properties, dissect, reassemble within that construction that I've made. See, alien languages construction now hold within the brain. Have you ever seen neurochemistry act in this weird type of way? Electrical impulses that are just going all over the place, put control. And I'm like, it feels funny, but I like it alright. Just live, like aliens. And where did it go? They're just smoking a spliff. It's the alien up in the space, smoking a spliff and he's faded away. It's the alien just smoking a spliff, and he's getting so motherfucking lit. Get so high on the earth type of strain, that is that just real type of strain. Hexahydrocannabinol would be. Now I am like getting so high, see. What is that? Hit it through the bone. Show ya, now this cannot go wrong. No gravity, so bong does not work. But I'm like, now we can make it work. As we go, there we go. As we go, there we go. As we go, there we go. Saw some creatures that were just a million you know. Where do I even go? I have no clue though, but I never really had. So it is just cool within the head. I know this is just my way. No basis that I do really claim. I will stay in the right way. Incoherence like this is just what I'ma say. Resonant effect occur within the brain. Resonant effect, that is what I say. Resonant effect occurring in the brain. Resonant effect, that is what I say. Take it from the ball. Take it a hit, and it is so damn strong. But I'm looking at my life and I am like I'm about to leave this behind now. But for now I am going to enjoy it. But tomorrow I am throwing away all the shit. Because you know now I'm 24, wanna make so many changes. Like I have been preparing all along the way. Preparing all of these modules for later in my life. I said, now I say, so here I really go. Time to activate now what I've got within my dome. And it does not really feel like a challenge, I'm saying. The challenge is really just the lack of simplicity within my brain. It's what I say when I do not really make sense out of that what I think. But you gotta take the time to reflect, have the introspection within the mind. Comparison, what is the spectra that you do really find? Comparison, where do you even derive from? Relativity, now you better do not run. Destruction, it will crush your dreams. Fear now in a disguise, not necessarily what it just seems. Now it is operating implicitly, not on the plane of explicit interpretation. You must really see what is the depth you gotta follow, like the roots so far below. Looking for water, that's what I know. Yeah, I do not know, but that is just where I go. I'm looking and I coordinate, let all of my cells know that where the water be. So now I can grow more roots and go down for more water that I need to grow now. Amplify the growth, because I do know that these parts of my life are gonna be like memories that stick around for all of life. however long it may last. But I know that I will stick around, yeah. So I'm going to be living that. It's what I said and that is what I say, yeah. Take pride in the fact that I never wasted a moment, that I took the time to do it in the right way. Because I act like I just want to create. Hey, I construct the reality within my brain. I take my time to really meditate. As I master the skills I say, I keep those things on my belt, okay. Never even mentioned, but you better know. Real, recognize real, so no need to be like a story to be told. Oh, no explanation, but ask what the situation, then you see. Open a book and then you get to read. Why were you surprised by what you see? Didn't even know what to be expected to begin with. It is a book, I open it up. Inside I see a story of mine. Story merrily and abstract. Could never share what I've got within the head. Yo, as deep as it goes, you're gonna understand this metaphorical type of flow. Like an analgesic beat. I'm just like, yo, this is no TCP. This is THC. THP, nah, not for me. HHC, hexahydrocannabinol, endocannabinoid system, what's the goal? If you elevate candle in front of me, I say, Hallelujah, I love you so dearly, twily, up within the space, that's your power, yeah, keep that within my brain. Just light up the ball. Yeah, man. I knew this was coming, you know, being grown and shit. Perceiving the world in this way, having your own world. I've seen it. But I never knew what it was like. I just knew that what it looked like. Similarities that within the mind. Understood the mechanisms too. Understood the code, what it do. Understood that what it really be. But had yet to really see. So as it came on my path, still make mistakes. Any expert that is in display, any master of his craft still will make mistakes. Through mistakes do we learn how to improve. See, that's the key, learning how to improve. So you can be like, this is just what I should do to become better at that what I want to pursue. Want to be the best that I can be. Why just be repetitive? It does not need to be. Every time a challenge that I have within me, in my head while I stand idle, here I be. Focus my mind upon a precise location, upon that wall, like a fly that is flying through the air right now. I hold that focus in my brain, concentration, formation. Now I say potentiation. I create because focus, we keep it straight upon the point here. It be like a neurological muscle that you could train. Now do entertain and you shall see imprinted be habitual integration by means of repetition. That what I said, repetition leading to that what you want, now have it in your head. Sounds the same in the way that I say, but the context, all of these little clauses up into place. These creations like strings that tie. Context, like you cannot see it inside. Hey, conceptualize, contextualize. Is that what did it say? Contextualization, deep in the brain. Contextuality, that's the problem, okay? Gotta have a shared experience, but treat it in that way. Individual experience, treat it in an individual experience type of way. Like, hey, yo, gotta make the distinction in your brain. Do not cause complication unnecessarily. You could save people headaches, but just understanding your own mechanism accordingly. So I'm like, yo, hey, it's my due diligence. Hey, I work up on myself every day. Been doing it for fucking years straight. Never will stop, now never will drop. I feel like this is really what the fuck is up. So I'm going in that way. And this is what I say. With this red candle right in front of me. See my future right in front of me. I know that it will be fine. See the three things within my mind. Like a diamond I will shine. I'm rare to find. Yeah, I'm rare to find. Like a needle in a haystack. Like a needle in a haystack. Yo, like an earth ray, do it contain elements, what are they? We contain in the brain. Dictionary, we first look up, see what is the key. Hit the ball.
Slow sky.
Dragon pillar. Dragon pillar. I said dragon pillar, yo, what is really up? Dragon pillar, now he knows what is up. Dragon pillar, now he is just on his way. Dragon pillar, just doing what he be doing, man. Dragon pillar in the space. Dragon pillar on a island far away. Dragon pillar be smoking one spliff a day to keep all of that evil so far away. Ay, ganja smuggling up in them trees. Grow weed now, have you ever seen? Sticky strains now, this is quite insane. Common strains like sage in my gate. My gates now as holy as it be. Sacred ground, sanctuary, that what we need. A sense of peace that you do remember though, from when you were young. But ask yourself though, what was causing it to begin with? Because I want it in the present too. I study that, and what I do is that I see now what can be anew. Without using 1,000 words, I do not need to overcomplicate, so simple that it comes. Kind of complicated in the brain. Yeah, contextuality, not the greatest skill of the majority, for as far as I've yet seen. But I know that it is not just a dream, a reality that forms in accordance with my will, intent, expressed attentively within the head. What are the dreams? What are the feelings? What are all of these strings? What are these vibrations that travel through outer space? What are these radiological phenomenon? I say, I do not know. Electromagnetism within the forest though. Feeling connected in this weird way. Maybe it is just merely psychological anyway, but I have physiological phenomena too. Causation would be unknown. I see it could be possibly psychologically induced as well by the environment though. But there is more for me to say, that in some way my brain has been hooked up in this way to react and be like, I just want to create the experience that I am presently instantiating right in front of me, or rather matter as a fact as I am. The neurons express experience, here I be, one of the many functions coming up together. See, it is a whole of the many roots of the many potentials. I see, interrelated I be, within me, webs of interconnectivity, relativity, that what we need. Relate to the self, to find the key that be to what you need before what you want. Because how else would you even get it, man? Dragon pillar. You know, just keep it real. It's just pure dragon pillar shit, you know? And as we touch the grass, breathe in knowing frequency. Look at the clouds, they are opening above me. The sun, she is coming through at me. It feels like 30 degrees. It's so warm, this is crazy. Me alone, that's where I stay. I am like, just relax my brain. New ideas, I come back home. I innovate like, what have I done? Like I entered another world. Alien like ideas, just another swirl. Creativity, intuition be that there is no sense of thought that would make it appear. See impulsivity. So I say that is the reason, a knowingness in the brain, but not the only thing. It is much more than it hurt me, yeah. As it floats away, I'm so high, this is so insane. I feel myself fade. This is a motherfucking insane. I feel like I am melting away. Cannot feel myself breathe. This is the crazy type of strain. It is so damn strong. Okay, hey, I am taking hits from the bar. This shit is so strong. Damn, damn. Have arrived in the kingdom of the gods. As I am in this kingdom, I look around me, and what can I see? So many different things occurring all around me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, in the realm of the gods where I am peeking around today, looking in my brain, the space that contains the deities that I constructed throughout the years. By means of interpretation, see vocabulary, definition, conception within the brain. You see composition, less words, now complexity. That is that relativity, like output disposal. Now this is the key, the garbage collected, that what is actively purpose that is assigned upon creation. Though if it does not get a use, then it better gotta go. Format, this is just all that I know. Right in the code, like all that I know. C++, better C# though. Better get to know this is as it rolls. And as it goes, this is its own zone. It's what I said to the gods, and they all looked at me and they were like, yo, is this guy crazy? Hey, I'm like, I am you, you are not me. And they're like, look, it is a creature in his mind. And I am like, damn, that is one way to place it, man. And then I'm like, I am going to just make a sound. Suddenly I fly up. I gain superpowers too. My hands start glowing and lasers I shoot. I summon lightning out of the sky. I rain down hell upon this world right in front of me right now. Flames arise, volcanoes that erupt. Yeah, they thought that I was not able, but I was. Now the gods are gone. The world is flattened out and ash, that is all that is left behind. I conquered all of the world. I settled down within the room, and now what is this the deal? Reset button that I click, simulation, see movie within the head. I had a copy, a backup of a backup, you see, so it never even really was gone, my G. Hey, took a copy of the fingerprint, took a copy of the blueprint. Now intricacy would be, get the signature so you can verify, see, signature, identity, association, that's what I see when I look at objects within the brain in regard to comparison in order to get the thing straight. Attunement. Well, just goes into the flame, and it like turns into like fire, and it like, you know, fire. One more for the creatures. This is a Dragonpillar album. And it's like 3:48 a.m. or 28. I think it's 28. 24. I'm so high up in space. I'm just here and I'm just stupid today. What you thought? That he doesn't have it though. You thought that he got drained by the power, you know. Now I wield the power in my arm. I got the sword, and now I just regulate the lightning that comes down from the sky. I feel the energy ascending down to the ground. Then the ground, weird effects right now. It starts to grow and I start to see there are mushrooms and different kinds of plants occurring right in front of me. I've never seen these things in conjunction before. I did not know that they could exist like that. But then I see that they are right there, and I am studying their habitat. I see that the plants are in this way, that during summer, during the day, many different flies do arrive and they try to pollinate. Is that not like a potential solution, my man? If you could utilize that to get predators to food and to get flies to pollinate, so we can live as humans too. You know the importance of pollination. Now that it's a situation we are killing the bees and unable to let them stay because of the way that we just fuck the environment every day. So I'ma say that it may be a solution, looking into that. What I thought within the head, so I looked it up, and then apparently it is true that flies are responsible for a lot of pollination too. And bees are not even the most efficient pollinators though, and there are bee flies as well, and those things, now they pollinate as well. Moths and butterflies that we do also need. Many different creatures that do this, you see. So I like when you find a caterpillar that is up within your mic. In your mic, the garden that would be. You get the caterpillar, put it in your hand, you see. And every time there is a sense of sadness within thee, you look at it like, yo, you are just a creation within me. I am the priority, the authenticity. This is the authority that is speaking to thee directly. No need to look, it is just there. So I like that it's the best way to get effectiveness. So efficacy that is priority. What is the application? Now you can see the direction that is occurring within the brain. You want it to all just really stay, but it can't, so I am like, okay. Like an object, runtime, execute, here it be, procedures, codes would be wrapped into function, collection, see the composition, the assembly. I want to understand just like binary, C#, compile into executable right now. Object oriented, that is my type of flow. Relativity, connecting visualization within the dome, intertwine. Every character that I do rhyme. See this and there it goes. Nobody can be on this type of flow though. 15 songs, one sit and one take, free stuff from the brain. D-A-S-H, 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 I am on top. This is Dasharnia, this is Dasharnia, this is Dasharnia. It is fucking 4 a.m. mama. Dasharnia, 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 Dasharnia. You know, Dragonpillar, Dasharnia, you already know. Whole lot of Dash shit.